Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm showing you how to create this spring makeup look, and this is very easy to do, and it's also 100% drugstore, so you know that it's super affordable as well. And a lot of these products I've been loving for a very long time, and some of them are new favourites of mine as well. And this eyeshadow look I've been wearing for the last couple of months since I tried out the eyeshadow palette. I've been wearing it pretty much non-stop. So if you're new to my channel and you enjoy this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and also make sure to hit the bell icon just so you're notified every time I upload a new video. So like I mentioned, this makeup look is very easy to do, and I haven't put any liquid liner on my eyes, and I also haven't been using a foundation. This is a tinted moisturiser because I feel like tinted moisturisers and CC creams are the best things to wear during spring and summer, because you do want to have some SPF in there, and also it feels really nice and lightweight on the skin, and it's one of the products that I've been obsessing with over the last couple of months. So if you want to see how I created this makeup look, then just keep watching. So the first thing that I'm doing is priming. I'm using two of my favourite drugstore primers, the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer and the Wet n Wild Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. Now I stopped using the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer a little while ago because I didn't really feel like it was doing a lot for my skin, but after using it on my skin again I realised it was pretty much one of the best matte primers for my skin. It doesn't really do a lot for the pores, but it's really good at mattifying my skin, and this, I just love the primer water because it just makes my skin feel really nice and hydrated. Now that all the primers settled into my skin, I'm taking my new favourite tinted moisturiser, and this is the L'Oreal Skin Paradise Tinted Water Cream, and I love this stuff. I did do a first impression on it, which I'll link down below also in this video for you so you can check it out. The only thing I don't like about this is the shade range, because they just run so deep. So for instance, I am self-tanned at the moment, and I would usually go for a light medium or medium foundation, and in this I'm light 01, so I'm the lightest light shade that they have. But honestly, this stuff is so good. It's really great for spring and summer because it does have the SPF 20 in there as well, and it just feels really nice and hydrating on the skin, but doesn't make me look oily during the day. And if you guys have been watching me for over a year now, this concealer will be no surprise to you, because this is my everyday concealer. It's very affordable, it's full coverage, and it's just amazing. This is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. I use the shade Medium Peach, and I use this to highlight. This is the best concealer I have found ever. It is just amazing, super affordable. It's like £5. It's full coverage, it's creamy, it doesn't cake, it doesn't smudge, it just looks amazing. And powder again will be no surprise to you guys if you have been watching me for a while. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Base Powder. I love this stuff. I use the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. This stuff is the best powder ever. It doesn't break me out, and it stops me from getting oily, it doesn't cake. It just makes everything look perfect. Then for bronzer, again, this is another one of my favourites. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is just the normal butter bronzer shade, and I love this stuff. As you can see, I've hit pan. I've almost finished it. I do have a backup in my collection because I love it that much. The smell of it is amazing. It just blends so well on the skin, and it's not orange, it's just a really nice tone to it, and it's just so beautiful on the skin. And for blush, I'm taking a new favourite of mine that I've been using for the last couple of weeks, and it is just so beautiful. And this is the Wet n Wild blush in the shade Nude Society. So this one is more like a nude shade. I usually go for pinks, but this one's more nude, and it does have flecks of gold glitter in there as well. It just looks so beautiful on the skin. It has a really nice sheen to it. It builds up really well, and there's so much pigment in there as well, but it's not too overpowering. And I feel like this shade would look really good on so many skin tones. Then I'm going on to the eyes, and this is one of the easiest eye looks that you can create. So I'm taking this Berry Bad eyeshadow from e.l.f., and this is what it looks like. So it's just 4 shades, and we're going to use 3 of the shades out of this, so it's so easy. This is all you need for an eyeshadow palette. I love these. They are so good for travel. They're really highly pigmented, and this is actually my favourite shade. I've been using this almost every single day that I wear makeup. Sometimes I might go for a gold look, but the majority of the time it's this that I go for. So the first shade that I'm going to take is this one, which is the lightest matte shade, and I'm just going to pop this in the crease. Then I'm taking the darkest shimmer shade, which is this one right here, and I'm going to put this in the outer third and then also work it in the crease as well. Then I'm taking the lightest shimmer shade, and I'm just pressing this on the lid. Then I'm going back in with a darker shimmer shade and just popping this again in the outer third and working it a little bit in the crease. And then we're going to take it on the lower lash line. And then I'm just going to blend out all the lines. And just try and work it a little bit higher up to the brow. Then we're just going to blend the lower lash line. And I'm going to outline my waterline, and I'm going to use two different eyeliners for this. They're both by NYX. So the one for the lower is the golden bronze shade, and the one for the upper is the brown perfection. The reason why I'm using a golden shade is because I want it to be very shimmery and very for spring and summer, so I feel like that the gold is going to look really nice with the pink. And for mascara, I'm using a new favourite of mine. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. I love this stuff. I've been using this for the last few weeks since I did my first impression, and it's just so good. I love this because my eyelashes just look so long when I wear it. And for highlighter, I'm using another favourite of mine that you guys will probably be sick of me talking about this, but I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals. As you guys can see, I use this pretty much every single day. It is just at the point where I don't really have a lot, but I do have a backup because it's just so good. And it's also a dupe for the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter in Hustler Baby as well, so if you can't afford that, then just get your hands on this one. So I'm going to highlight everywhere where I usually would, so on my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, my lip, and then I'm also going to put it underneath the brow bone as well. And then I'm just going to take a little bit and press it on the inner eye. And for my brows, I'm using a product that is just so easy to use. This is the e.l.f. Wow Brow, and I've been using this pretty much every single day. It does also have some little fibres on there as well, if you guys can see. So it is just one of those products that you can just wipe in and then you're done. And the last thing to do are the lips, and I'm using the NYX Slide On Glide On lip pencil in the shade Nude Suede Shoes, and I'm going to use this for my lip liner. And then for lipstick, I'm using the L'Oreal Colour Riche Matte 633 in Moka Chic. Then to finish off the lips, I'm just going to add a little bit of gloss, and I'm using the Barry M That Swell XXL Extreme Lip Plumper. This one's just a clear one, and I'm just putting it in the centre just so we can make the lips look a little bit fuller. And this is the finished makeup look. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and make sure to give it a very big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye!